how do you view marketing automation extending the capabilities of the Salesforce Marketing Cloud? So again, the Marketing Cloud as it exists today with Radian6 and Buddy Media functionality, how do you view marketing automation providing additional capabilities beyond that?
Sure. So this may be a little sacrilege, but I almost turn that question over a little bit because I'm sure a lot of my colleagues here would agree that marketing automation as a technology and as a strategy is more than just a series of enabling technologies. And so I would almost position it more, how does the Salesforce Marketing Cloud help extend a marketing automation platform and strategy? And we really view that marketing automation social cloud that Salesforce has right now, which is our biggest CRM partner today, as a series of technologies or conduits that allow you to leverage marketing automation through those different channels. So within Eloqua, we view those conduits, frankly, as apps, almost as extensions of your marketing automation reach. And so when you're in our solution, much like your phone or your tablet is extended by all the applications and the outside technologies you can use, we have apps that let you do things like tap into the engagement console of Radian6 and then drop in a little widget onto a landing page or an email that shows filtered content by topic, by sentiment. The last thing you want to do if someone's clicking through an email and a nurturing message is direct them to some live stream of who knows what. The social world is a wild and woolly place. And so we are able to tee off of Radian6 both from a listening perspective and then pushing that content onto your marketing messages but through filters. So it's really a set of enabling technologies that allow transparency and a broader reach within marketing automation for us.
Great. Thanks.
Yeah, I think when Salesforce made those two very large acquisitions, it was in recognition of the fact that the CRM system had tremendous value in the core Salesforce platform, had all this value of this data, but what we're seeing today is that the data is now being created outside of the system. Right, and it's not your employees who are creating the data, it's your customers and prospects who are creating the data. And so what did Salesforce do? Well, they bought some companies who could listen and interact at the edge of those conversations and bring that data in. The challenge for marketers and IT people who are trying to implement this is, what are you going to do with that data now coming into the Marketing Cloud other than maybe triage customer support? And so our view is marketing automation is really the platform where you can create an automated dialogue with each customer and each prospect. So when they show up on your website, when they show up in a mobile app, when they call the call center, whoever or whatever system is interacting with them has more data, including social data, to use as intelligence to determine what that customer or prospect needs to hear next. And so at Silverpop, our vision is basically, take marketing automation, enable it with behavior-driven data to have the outcome be marketing's not choosing when to send an email, but the person who shows up on the website, their behavior or the social post is driving the marketing message.
Great. Thanks.
I think as a few of us have touched on, the Salesforce Marketing Cloud is really more the Salesforce Social Marketing Cloud. So both solutions that comprise the Marketing Cloud are just all around social. And I think Salesforce did a good job of capitalizing on that Gartner quote that within the next few years, the CMO will control more technology spend than the CIO. You guys heard that? I don't know if that's hyperbole or not. That's like saying within a few years I'll control more of my household spend than my wife will. But I think things are probably going to even out. And so that shows you where Salesforce is headed, being more and more interested in marketing. As Brian just mentioned, Salesforce is now pulling in so much rich data from various data sources. And I think what marketing automation plugging into that gives is this rich set of behavioral data. So CRMs are traditionally fantastic at all of the static data that a rep might change or might get uploaded. But marketing automation systems, they're just collecting all of this behavioral data in the background all the time as people are browsing the website, as they're clicking on links and emails. And I think that's really the true extension that we all provide on top of Salesforce, is getting that data and making it actionable to sales teams that are working in your CRM.
Great, thank you.
So I think it's really interesting that Salesforce has shifted their messaging a little bit this year to be the year of the customer. Benioff is actually speaking in our hometown of Boston tomorrow about just that, so looking forward to hearing it firsthand. But as I think about that, I think about marketing automation, I think we have a real opportunity here to complement the social marketing cloud before these folks even become customers, right? At HubSpot, we are firm believers in just creating marketing that people love. And the way that you do that is by highly targeted, very personalized messaging. And if you can get that messaging to the right folks in the right means, in the right time, they'll fall in love with your brand. So rather than annoying people with email and spam, let's study their behaviors. Perhaps they would rather be interacting with you through social, and that's where Radian6 is a great complement to marketing automation. A lot of companies actually don't necessarily have a big need for Radian6 yet because their bigger focus is actually growing their social reach as opposed to listening to the social reach. So I think that as you think about creating marketing that people really love, your social reach should grow as long as you're creating that really good content. You fill the top of that funnel with really good quality leads, and then you can use that social marketing cloud to sort of continuing to have that person love your brand and love your company.
Thanks.
So I love Adam's response because I think that what I've seen time and time again is marketing automation is amazing. It's absolutely scalable, it's robust, you can do a lot of things including bringing in a lot of rich data like social media into your Salesforce instance that can flow into your marketing strategy. But what I've seen time and time again is we're still having a struggle as a marketer to get relevant messaging, period, right? So the right audience, the right segment, really creating marketing that matters. And so while it creates this really rich ecosystem, I think a lot of marketers aren't even there yet. And so I would say that I think it's highly valuable, but it's also not where everyone is yet.
Great. Thanks so much.